Hey everyone, I'm back in front of my beehives today on a good sunshiny warm day. According to them it's quite warm. I think it's probably 58 degrees or so. So great time of day. The wind's low, the sun is shining. It's a perfect day for those bees to just be out and buzzing. And it's probably a good day for me to explain that third beehive to all of you. So last summer our beehives just did crazy things that were very unexpected to me. Now that doesn't mean much because I'm not a beekeeper. As any of you who've watched my other videos know, I'm new to this. I'm a new beekeeper. I guess I am a beekeeper, but I'm new. I'm not an experienced one. And I expected our bees to do what most bees do and, get established the first year. Then the second year we'll get some honey, that kind of a thing. Well, the flow hive, as many of you have seen, started slow and then really took off at the end of the summer. And I was able to show you guys that video. The top bar hive, this yellow top bar hive, had a crazier explosive growth, and I didn't get that video put together and show, or to show you guys, because it was just too crazy of an ordeal and I never finished it. To tell you a little bit of the story, I had this top bar hive going, right, and I was watching it progress and it was growing really fast, right? Well, it was okay because in my mind, the way you work a top bar hive is they produce brood for the first portion of the hive, and then I've got a little friend over here, and then after they produce that brood, they'll do straight honey. At least that's what I assumed. Well, I checked the hive on my regular checks and the entire hive was full. I think there were just a couple bars that were not drawn, didn't have drawn comb on them, and every single one had brood in the middle, and it was nuts. And that was a sign that the hive might split, and it was really blowing my mind. So I frantically searched for some solutions, and the solution that I was given was to split the hive, believe it or not. So I went that route, and I split the hive, and I went to town with all the scrap wood, and I built this second hive, and I split the hive, and I did what was called a walk-away split, which is you make sure you put a little bit of brood with every stage of larva in the new hive, and you hope that the bees that are stuck to the comb start a new queen with the larva that's in, that you've just transferred, right? Well, I watched really close, and no success, no sign of a queen, and so in the end I had to buy a new queen and let her take over the hive. So what actually happened was the queen went with the bees to the new hive that I built, and the original hive was queenless. And so we added the new queen to that hive, and as you can tell behind me, they've all survived the winter, and they're just happy bees. So very happy. I've seen the first flowers. They are here. I know it's only March, but the first flowers are emerging, so they have food. They have things that they can go out and gather from. And the salmon berries are going to explode in the next month. So I was looking at my records, and I think it's the end of March and into April the salmon berries bloom, and the hillside looks pink, with all the flowers. So we're going to have our first nectar flow here in the first month, and I need to make sure my top bar hives are all squared away and ready. So I'll end the video here. Thanks for watching this, and go ahead and check out my other bee videos so you can be up on the ball, right? Many of you have seen it already, seen my other videos, and thanks for the support. I'm really excited to try out this beekeeping thing and have people watching. If you are an experienced beekeeper, make sure to help me out, okay? Also, many of you have expressed interest in supporting this channel, which I am very humbled about. Hop down to the description. There's a few different ways to support my channel. Thank you. I have a Patreon account and a few other ways. If you hop down to the description, you can see some of those, or hop over to my website. You can see them there too. Thanks, guys. Don't forget to comment, and don't forget to tell me what you guys want to see next. And until next time, thank you for taking this journey with me on Simple Ground.